Via Macbeth Classic Sounds.
Ever wanted to know more about the soul and R&B icon Luther Vandross? Then stay tuned. Hey, welcome to Why Macbeth Classic Sounds, where I discuss the facts about iconic artists, genres, or decades. I'm Ryan Macbeth, and I will discuss the fun and interesting facts, plus give you some song recommendations. First up, it's interesting facts. Luther Vandross was universally celebrated for his distinctive, smooth, silky tenor vocals, earning him one of the most iconic nicknames in soul music history. Before finding solo stardom, he was a highly sought after background singer and vocal arranger, working with superstars like David Bowie, Donna Summer, Roberta Flack, Diana Ross, Bette Midler, and Shaka Khan. In 1974, a childhood friend invited Luther Vandross to a recording session for David Bowie's album Young Americans. David Bowie was so impressed by his vocal ideas that he hired him on the spot to arrange vocals and sing backup for the tour. In 1972, Vandross wrote the uplifting song Everybody's Rejoice, also known as A Brand New Day for the smash hit broadcast musical The Wiz. Very early in his career, around 1969 to 1970, Vandross was part of a vocal group called Listen My Brother that appeared on the first season of Sesame Street to sing educational, soulful children's tracks. In 1970s and 80s, his anonymous voice was behind the major television and radio commercials for top brands, including Juicy Fruit, KFC, Mountain Dew, and Burger King, and the US Army. Before signing his solo deal, Vandross achieved massive club and radio success as the guest lead vocalist for the disco pop group Change, singing on hits like Searching and The Glow of Love. When he finally went solo in 1981 with the album Never Too Much, the self-written title track shot straight to number 1 on the R&B charts, launching him into absolute stardom. Over his career, he achieved 11 consecutive platinum or multi-platinum albums and sold over 40 million records worldwide. He was famous for his powerhouse collaborations, recording unforgettable tracks like Endless Love with Mariah Carey, The Best Things in Life Are Free with Janet Jackson, and The Closer I Get to You with Beyoncé. Luther Vandross received 31 Grammy nominations throughout his life, winning a total of 8. 4 of those wins came in 2004 for his final album, Dance with My Father, including the prestigious Song of the Year. Now it is time for some fun facts. Showcasing his natural musical genius incredibly early, a 3-year-old Luther taught himself how to play the piano entirely by ear, using his own phonograph record player, while attending William Howard Taft High School in the Bronx. Luther was so obsessed with Patti LaBelle that he actually founded and ran her first official fan club. When David Bowie discovered Luther Vandross's vocal talents in the studio, hit it off creatively, Luther actually co-wrote the heavy funk track Fascination with David Bowie for the legendary 1975 Young Americans album. Luther didn't just sing with his idols, he produced them. He was the primary producer and writer behind Aretha Franklin's 1982 hit album Jump to It, which successfully revitalized her career and topped the R&B charts. His full birth name is Luther Ronzoni Vandross Jr. His distinctive middle name was inspired by the famous American pasta brand Ronzoni. When Donna Summer and Barbra Streisand teamed up for their massive 1979 disco smash No More Tears, Enough Is Enough, it was a young Luther Vandross who was brought in to meticulously arrange the powerhouse vocals. In 1979, Luther Vandross took the grand stage at Super Bowl XXXI to sing The Star-Spangled Banner, delivering a soulful, flawlessly smooth rendition that is still considered one of the best in NFL history. Luther produced and sang on the iconic 1982 duet remake of If This World Were Mine with Cheryl Lynn, introducing a whole new generation to the classic Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell ballad. Solidifying his status as a timeless musical innovator, Luther Vandross was officially inducted into the prestigious Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now it is time for my 4 songs. So I've got, and these were all close, Dance with My Father and Endless Love with Mariah Carey. In second place, I have done So Amazing, a soulful remake of his own work. Luther Vandross originally wrote and produced So Amazing for Dionne Warwick's 1983 album How Many Times Can We Say Goodbye. He loved the track so much that he recorded his own lush, definitive version 3 years later for his 1986 album Give Me the Reason, a signature wedding anthem and live highlight. Luther's version became an instant romantic classic, frequently played at weddings worldwide. It also served as a powerhouse centerpiece during his live performances, often stretched out into an extended emotional vocal showcase for his backing singers. And drum roll please. In first place, it is Never Too Much, a fast and solo recording triumph. Luther Vandross wrote and produced Never Too Much entirely by himself. He recorded the song in just 2 takes, instantly capturing the energetic, definitive vocal performance that launched his solo career. A distinct bassline connection. The instantly recognizable, infectious bassline on the track was played by the legendary session musician Marcus Miller. Miller used a 1977 Fender Jazz bass, creating a funky signature groove that helped the song shoot straight to number 1 on the R&B charts. Timeless tune. Now it is time for my timeless tune, a standout track that fits perfectly in today's topic. And the song I have chosen is The Best Things in Life Are Free by Luther Vandross and Janet Jackson. Now I know this song is a duet, but it was too good that it couldn't be left out. This is such a fun song with an incredible beat. It is so easy to dance to and so hard not to dance to. I would definitely add this to your playlist. Make sure to submit from your speakers' requests using the link in the description. That's it for today's episode of Ryan Macbeth Classic Sounds. Thanks for hanging out and discovering some cool facts and tunes with me. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a classic moment. Got a favourite artist or song you want me to cover? Drop me a message, I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep the music playing. Thank you for listening. Take care.
Ryan Macbeth Classic Sounds.